Hi everyone, Narelle from Simply Narelle Stitches, and welcome to day 18 of my December Startathon. Really quick video today, short and brief. Even. Yesterday's pick was this beautiful Bianca Bella chart by Mirabilia, absolutely gorgeous. And yesterday when I went through it, when I picked it, unwrapped it, I jokingly said, is my fabric big enough? Well, I measured it and measured it and measured it again, and yes, it's big enough. Now, which way does it go? I think it goes this way. So it's a beautiful mint green opalescent, and yes, she fits perfectly. Size of the fabric needs to be 17 by 20 or something, and this is the perfect size. So start in the middle, and that is how much I got done. Hoping you can see that. I'll bring it up a little bit closer. Okay, so I did the green, a little bit of like it's a really light minty green, and a little bit of the mauve up there. So yeah, really happy that I got that started. I only did a little bit last night from about 10 p.m. I don't know, probably till 1 or 2 a.m., something like that. And then I had planned on stitching it today more, but we had the planned power outage today. And I realized that because this fabric is really tight, it's really hard to see without really bright light. So I had sunlight. We've got a, what's it called? Not a downlight, but a sun thing in the roof. Lets in the natural light above where I sit to stitch, but it wasn't quite enough, and it was really stinking hot. And it was like, I just am so hot, I don't know if I can stitch. So I knew I definitely couldn't stitch on this because I needed to concentrate, and I was just feeling really yuck because of the heat. It was really hot. It was like 31 degrees Celsius. But it actually, the weather app said it actually felt like 34 degrees Celsius because humidity was quite high, and I could believe it. You'd sit down, and without a fan and without air conditioning, you just got really sweaty and clammy, and you just felt horrible, and we were all cranky because we were just so hot and there was no relief from it. So I thought, okay, I need something easier to stitch, an easier fabric. So I picked a kit out that I had started ages ago, or one of my whips, Golfing Partners I think it's called, by Elsie Williams, and I know that's 14 count Ada, and that's really easy to stitch on. So I picked that out, got set up on the back patio ready to stitch, and then realized, oh, I just can't do it. I'm just too hot, like I'm clammy, and I'm just, oh. Then I started getting a really bad headache through the heat. And yeah, so I really didn't get any stitching done until after dinner tonight, when, you know, we could put the air conditioning on and actually cool down and feel half human. So, oh, I love living in a subtropical climate. It's great when you have air conditioning, but when you've got no access to air conditioning or fans even, oh my goodness, it is hard. And a few people suggested, why don't I go to the local library or an air conditioned cafe, which is great suggestions, but we have two long-haired animals. We've got a cat who's a rag doll, so she's got long hair and gets really hot. And we've got a Cavalier King Charles, which is a long-haired dog as well. So neither of those were coping very well with the heat, so we had to try and do our best to coax them onto the cooling mats we've got for them, and encourage them to drink and give them ice cubes in their water, and just try and fan them as much as we could. Oh, it was horrible. Anyway, so that was today. This is today's pick, December 18. And there's two more parcels after today. Can't believe I've lasted this long with my December Startathon. Right, so what does today bring? I try to guess something square here. That could be the fabric. I don't know. Let's see. Yay! Lady Marmalade in Stitches will be happy to know this is today's call, because she's going to start it with me. Turkish Delight by Rosewood Manor. Love it, love it, love it. So that is today's pick. That is the model is stitched on a really deep pink red sort of fabric. I believe Lady Marmalade in Stitches has the same call for fabric. I don't. I have this 32 count, I think it's 32, oh I hope it's 32, I bet you it's 28, because there was a mix up in my club orders, and I have a feeling that says 28. This may not be big enough, but I'll give it a go. I'll remeasure it just to make sure, but it's from the September 23 Fabric of the Month Fabric of the Month Club. Lol. Where did the love come from? Oh. Fabric of the Month Club in the colourway Bushfire. This is from Paddock Lane Designs, and I'm pretty sure it's a 28 because I had asked to switch to 32 but got lost somewhere in the mix of stuff, and I stayed on the 28 for a few months until I actually contacted her again. So I'm pretty sure, I can't see without my glasses on it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to say 28. So I do need to measure it again, and I really hope it fits because I love this fabric and I think it will work really well with this. The colours, the blues and stuff will pop on this, I'm hoping. So anyway, come back for tomorrow's fun-filled episode of December Startathon, and the mystery continues. Will the pattern fit the fabric? Seems like that's the story of my life lately. Anyway, that's today's video for you. Come back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye bye.